When I first played this game, I really thought the giant mechs were the most unrealistic thing. These days, I feel like the US still existing in 30 years is more unrealistic. My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time, we finished up some more Affinity missions. Well, the last Affinity mission I wanted to finish up. And this time, we'll be starting on the normal missions.
Oh. Ooh, you're talking to me, yes? Does that mean you'll listen to me? Because I've got something to say, alright?
Oh, come on, don't go dragging randoms into this. Hey, buddy, don't listen to her. You're better off just walking away. What is going on here?
Oh, that's great, isn't it? Because every time strangers meet, there's a chance it might be fate, right? We're all on the Kissnet after all. So what the hell is the Kissnet? Kissnet? No? Met? But that's... what's a Kismet, right? That doesn't make any... Kismet? Whatever. Earth culture has many strange concepts, doesn't it? But it's clear you're very kind for listening, so let me get into it. The proprietor here won't let me in her store, even though I'm a paying customer, you see? All I want to do is purchase some Earth-style clothes. Look, I don't want to be rude, but you forced me to put this as bluntly as I can. I've always had this... Oh, this is not the man on talking anymore. I've always had this thing about reptiles, okay? They totally creep me out, big time. And I just can't handle Manon in my shop. I'm sorry, and it's not personal, but it's just my deal. No offense. That's a very, very sad reason. This reptile tribe of yours must be a very terrible people, no? Please don't let me in with your mean tribe, okay? In fact, if you look closely, you'll see I'm actually quite cute. Or adorable, even? Let's give you a closer look. Sure, why not? You're not too bad. There's worse aliens, I guess. Look, okay?
Guys, stop! Get away from me! It's not just how you look, okay? It's about biology, germs and stuff. You could be packing all sorts of disgusting diseases we never saw on Earth. No offense.
I don't think this is getting us anywhere, is it? I have it, yes! I will stand here in front of your shop day and night for the next few days. Or maybe weeks or months? That way you can see that I have no diseases which you need cause you concern, alright? It will also give you ample time to grow accustomed to my cute face, won't it? A good solution, yes, very, very good.
Absolutely not! No way, nuh-uh, not happening, not even over my cold, stinking, swollen corpse. Again, no offense. You see what I mean? She's completely unreasonable. Can you please help me explain to her that I just can't do what she's asking? I can't be the only one dealing with this kind of thing, so maybe we could get a legal ruling. If I could show her a formal decision from the government, she might actually listen.
Ooh, I would like this as well, yes? If your government grants Manon the right to shop, I will be able to pick out cute clothing whenever I like, won't I? I also hope you'll look into this, alright?
No Manon need apply. I remember this one.
I'll just be here with my
face squished up against the store window until you return. This is a common practice, isn't it? I mean, in cartoons, sure. Please ask the government to hurry with their decision. I'm going to be a nervous wreck until she clears out. Where are they? Probably administrative district. Yeah, there they are. Alright, who do I need to talk to get questions? Priscilla, there you are. Hey, how's business? Not great if the look on your face says anything. Trouble with Manon in the stores, eh? Yeah, that's no surprise. I get new complaints every day. Complaints about being denied service, or strange health concerns, or just, well, you name it. Folks are always afraid of stuff that's new, so incidents like these are to be expected, I guess. But we put everyone who enters the city through a thorough medical scan. Manon, no pawn, everyone. The fact that we let them in tells you we've never found any pathogens on them. We require regular checkups, too. Epidemiology speaking, Manon are completely safe to humans. I understand people's concerns, but we have to get used to xenoforms in our city if we hope to survive. I don't need to tell you that half of our military-industrial complex runs on Manon tech, or that they're the czar of our economy. So go back and tell that store owner that he's nuts if he thinks the government will take her side. Most people have already come round to this way of thinking, so he can either get with the times or get left behind. Definitely a refreshing thing to hear from someone actually in some kind of power. I wonder if that was Vandam's ruling. It probably was. He's the kind of guy that would say something like that. Here we go. Oh, hi, so did you get a ruling? What? Just because society has decided or whatever, my personal trauma doesn't matter? That's insane. I'm not about to go quietly suffer because it's politically expedient for them. It'd be one thing if I actually thought people really wanted to be friends with the Manon, but they don't. So I don't see why I should have to play along. Go on, ask around. Everyone will tell you what a stinking, greedy, shifty, no good lot they are. No offense. You are the worst. Sheesh. Man. Oh, wow. That's all the way in the administrative district. I thought it was just around the commercial district. Oh, it's spread around the city. Okay, I guess I'll be back. Conservatives are always saying stuff like this, too. It's always so disheartening to see crap like this thrown around in the real world. And we're gonna find people eventually, or maybe we won't, depends on my luck, that are gonna say that he's totally off her base. Nope, that was the right one, but goddamn it got overwritten! How annoying! Second one's near the sports complex. I wonder if it's the... No, it's not in here. I was kind of expecting it to be the guys that were doing tightrope on the tennis nets. But no, it's not that one. Where could it possibly be then? This one maybe? Hey. With Agniba's help, we're now able to readily obtain materials that are really difficult to refine. The Manon have some impressive technologies, I'll tell you what. So that guy seems to like them. And this one in the industrial district. Oh, hey, is this one right? It got overwritten again! Oh, wait, no, that wasn't the right one. Shoot. Then is it in the back alley? Huh. Oh, here you are! And it got overwritten again. Great. Well, I don't think that was even on screen for a frame. I'm planning to edit the other one in so you can at least read it. But that one wasn't even on screen for a frame, I'm 99% sure. But I'm sure it said something about, like, the Manon being good and such like that, but still, here's Elisa. Well, everybody told you there was no way they were getting chummy with a bunch of lizard people, right? That's not the voice I gave you. Actually, people are liking the Manon. Really? That many people said the Manon helped them out? Some even said the Manon saved their lives? Oh. Well, if they're really that nice, then I can't let a little trauma over the way they look hold me back. I'm not a monster after all. Alright then, from now on, Manon are welcome in my store. I doubt my shop could stay in the black much longer without their business anyway. It may take me a bit to stop shuddering and start smiling, but I'll figure something out. Who knows, maybe they'll become my best customers, and even if they don't, I'll work out my issues as best I can. Well, at least we managed a happy ending out of that. As much as he really, really didn't want there to be a happy ending out of that. Oh, shoot, this one just started as soon as I skipped travel to the cathedral.
For what possible reason must I believe in an invisible existence simply to receive some water?
Blasphemy! You would openly mock our bringer of miracles?
I don't see how I can mock something that does not exist. I'm asking for a little of the water everyone else here is drinking, okay? One sip and I'll be on my way.
Such presumption, and even still our god decrees that his miraculous water will be shared with you. If you refuse to join our faith, the cost will be 2 assassin springtails.
Out of the question, yes? Now stop this stubborn selfishness and let me take the water I need. I tend a large flock of
that's the other one. I tend a large flock of Manon, but I never once have met someone so rude as you. Molly Teth, please remove this unbeliever from the premises.
I'm sorry, but I must ask you to leave, yes? Only those who believe in the bringer of miracles are welcome in our church, you understand? You seem incapable of such faith, don't you? As a fellow Manon, I pity you.
Well, wasn't that interesting? There should be a mission. Where is it? Wait. Where is it? There you are! Staccatta's way in the back here. That makes sense.
Did you catch all that? Did you buy into the invisible god nonsense that woman was talking about?
Yeah, it seems like a total piece of garbage.
You are a rational human, aren't you? It seems we share the same opinion. But I fear rumor has spread that the water from this church can cure the disease presently sweeping the Manon community. This has led many to believe, right?
Wait, there's a disease sweeping the Manon community? Why didn't we hear about this in the last mission? What's going on here?
I will be candid with you, okay? I suspect this group caused the outbreak intentionally, perhaps as a means of recruiting new members. If my hypothesis is correct, then I am duty-bound as a physician to take action, aren't I? If I could just acquire a sample of this miracle water, I can analyze its contents and expose their plot, can't I? Did you find this cult suspicious as well, maybe? Will you join me in unmasking Fricey as a fraud?
I absolutely will. I remember this mission series very well. This is one of my favorite mission chains in the game.
Then you must first help me by finding the 2 assassin springtails she asks for, okay? Meanwhile, I will go investigate the Biaho water purification plant. The first cases of Manon falling ill occurred just after that plant was completed, you see? Therefore, there must be some connection, right?
That does make a certain amount of sense. Oh, do I not actually have... Okay, I do have them. Staccatta just moved to the other side of the cathedral, I guess. Oh no, they are there. And they just refused to spawn in.
What in the name of science were those creatures? I was on my way to Biaho Lake when a pack of them forced me to turn tail and run back here. This planet is certainly generous and with
ways to die violently, isn't it? Oh, that's a great line. I gotta put that in my vocabulary somehow. Were you hurt?
A few bumps and scratches from occasionally stumbling, but worry not. Dr. Staccatta has treated far worse, haven't I? I'll have myself patched up in no time. That's my report. What about you? Were you able to track down those assassin springtails?
I, of course, already had them. Wait, what do you need poisonous insects for? Something tells me this is very suspicious.
How astonishing! Thank you so much. You blades never fail to impress, do you? Alright, Fricey, a deal is a deal, isn't it? Let's have some of your miracle water.
I never expected you to actually track down 2 assassin springtails. Very well, as you say, I made a promise, and I shall stand by it. Now I assume you have no other business here. Then I must ask that a brutish unbeliever like yourself never return to our church. Good day.
So this miracle water, then? I must say, it looks just like every other water I've experienced. I see, yes, this tastes just like... Still, I need to analyze it more closely before I can be certain of anything, don't you think? I'd like to ask you to visit the Biaho Lake water purification plant and see if anything seems amiss. Or if that's okay with you? If we can gather one more piece of evidence from there to tie this case down, maybe we'll be able to pin Fricey down. Let's meet back there once we're done, okay?
Well, 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 the Biaho Lake Water Purification Plant. We haven't been there since we actually completed the thing last time. Well, actually, we didn't see it completed. We just helped get things in order for it to be completed, would be more accurate to say. We got a whole scale in the intervening time. And now that it's completed, it's actually a landmark now. It's kind of helpful to have this one, too. Why is this not triggering? What's going on here? Is there someone that's supposed to spawn? Is it supposed to be night or something? Oh, Hugh! Mollyteth is over there. I changed it to night just in case that was a thing, but no.
Go forth, bringer of miracles, share your pestilent gift with all the men on in New LA, yes? What's this about pestilent gifts? Who is it? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Me? Yes, nothing, no. This bottle's not... I didn't do anything.
Well, isn't that curious? What are you trying to hide? And what's going on over here? I guess we have to talk to you again for some reason.
Not here. This can't stop here. Not if the bringer of miracles has grown so large on this medicine, right?
What is inside the bottle? Or do I just go for it? I think I just go for it. You're under arrest. I'm basically a policeman, right?
You're not taking this bottle, are you? No? No. Bringer of miracles, hear my prayer, won't you? Make manifest your power now!
Oh, there they went.
I see him, yes. I can see my God. I knew, yes. For I see you are the true deliverer of the man on.
Well, that's something. Good. Love it when people die in front of me. That seems to happen a lot lately.
Your miracle water is a scam, isn't it? It's nothing but an antitoxin used to neutralize a very specific poison, correct? Wake up, my friends. The bringer of miracles doesn't even exist, does it?
How sad that your lack of faith leads you to invent lies that tear others down. I'm sure you have no proof for these absurd claims.
Proof? And what about you, then? What proof do you have that this invisible god of yours even exists, right?
Yeah, you're the one with burden of proof here. You're claiming that there's a bringer of miracles, and that sounds like bullshit. Why, his presence is manifest in the man unhealed by his miracle water. What further proof do you require? I don't know, a guy? Isn't that correct, everyone? Are you not all infirm of your belief with the bringer of miracles?
You couldn't do anything for me when I went to see you, Doctor, no? But her God cured me. This bringer of miracles succeeded where Manon science failed, okay? Frycy is a savior, here to heal all sick Manon with her God's miraculous power. But it's not rational, is it?
You have your answer, Doctor. The Manon need the bringer of miracles, not a sad man of science who refuses to see the truth in front of his face. Now leave this place immediately. Myaleth, escort our guests out. Yeah, he died in front of me. Like, he ate this bottle thing. It was freaking weird. What? He felt cornered and drank the elixir, and he died? No, I never would have given her that if I knew he...
What perfect timing! I became a little impatient and started the confrontation without you, you see? Let me see that bottle, alright? I'll end this farce here and now!
Oh, what's the description of this? A bottle containing a sinister liquid. Myoleth attempted to drink it all, but it killed her as soon as she put it to her lips.
Fryacy, you yourself confirmed that this was in Myoleth's possession, didn't you? Now, everyone, see what happens when someone drinks this. Okay?
Don't fucking drink that! Are you insane?
Here, this is poison extracted from Assassin Springtail's engineered to only affect Manon, isn't it? You were planning to dump this in Lake Biao, and then claim it was a disease affecting the Manon who drank that water and fall ill, weren't you? Then when they drink your miracle cure... Her symptoms vanish immediately, don't they? A miracle indeed, no? Wait, is that really? That's fraud, right? Fryacy, is what the doctor says true?
Of course not! Whatever drug that doctor has, he obviously cooked it up to undermine our beliefs. We could investigate the church for similar bottles. That does seem good. You aren't going to find anything!
Let's go take a look right away. Then we'll have our answers, won't we?
Damn you, Myoleth! You had one job! And you couldn't even do that right! Ah! Bringer of miracles! Render these fools to ash with your burning light! You stand in defiance of our righteous and vengeful God! Now you and your sins will be purged from this world for all time!
Whew! I'm glad that whole mess is over with, right? I couldn't have done it without you, could I? Please take this along with my thanks.
Whew, that feels good. Cleared out the cultists from Fryacy.
This whole debacle just further proves to me that belief in invisible, untestable things is madness, isn't it? Manon have come this far without any gods, haven't we? I'd say that's to our credit. As a physician, I think it's my job to protect my people from this sort of dangerous illusion in the future, isn't it?
That is a good goal to have, I think.
I'm glad you agree. Let's both of us work to keep New LA and the people on the path of reason, okay?
I've been an atheist all my life, and I was even more of an atheist when I first played this game. And my god, I love this quest. It's so well written. Like, that's just how religion feels to an atheist. People drinking weird stuff because someone else said so. And just not doing that makes so much more sense. Ah, I need a dog. God damn it. Let's do a different heart-to-heart then. Well, with that all cleared away, nice and well, Lao is waiting for us on the second level of the administrative district.
Guess this ain't so bad.
Well, if it isn't Dr. Von Crazy. The view of LA from here is incredible. Humanity's newest city. It's a lot to soak in. Isn't it impressive? It is very cool. It'll probably look even cooler when it's actually finished, but for now, it's pretty nice. Well, perhaps it's just a testament to humanity's greed. After the white whale fell to pieces from the sky, we used mirroring materials to build this city. Even a world away, human behavior never changes. We take what we need from the world around us and damn the consequences. I mean, look at us. We land on a pristine planet, and what's the first thing we do? Claim it, colonize it, and start eliminating the local wildlife. Look, don't get me wrong. I get why some of these things are necessary. Most of the indigents would kill us in a heartbeat, plus we have the ganglion to deal with. And yet, I still wonder if we should have just stayed on the Earth to the bitter end. Sorry, getting a little morose there. Let's change the subject. Have you ever heard any good scuttlebutt from Elmer or Vandam recently? Tell a funny story about No, nothing's funny about Tatsu. Nothing, huh? Yeah, I guess there's no good gossip on your floor of the barracks. With all the foot traffic in your area, people probably end up going to places like the Command Center and Blade Tower when they want to talk. And I'm sure you're no more eager to visit such places than I am. Still, if you ever hear something especially juicy, let me know. Sometimes you gotta play the angles to be an effective blade, you know? Help each other out. Anyway, I better get back to work. Catch you later, Dr. Von Crazy. The winds of change. Things definitely do need to change here, don't they? With that said, though, that actually brings me to something that has been bothering me about, well, this new LA place for quite some time that I've never gotten a good time to bring up. And that's the general layout of the city. The industrial district makes a lot of sense to be where it is. It's gonna have a lot more crazy, annoying, giant trucks getting in the way of everything. It's gonna have lots of pollution. It's going to have a lot of loud noises. So it makes sense to put everything industrial all in one little corner of the city so that it doesn't interfere with the going-ons in the rest of the city. However, why is there a diner here? Doesn't this make more sense in literally any other district? This place is gonna be interrupted by so many loud things happening all the time from the industrial complexes literally right across the street. Like, one Skell test goes wrong and suddenly there's a giant explosion and your dinner party is ruined. And it's right by a warehouse too, which is also kinda weird. And then there's the relationship between the commercial and residential and administrative districts. Looking around the commercial district, it's got wide roads and shops. It's basically an American-style Main Street, which is definitely what they were going for. But, those are not very, you know, good. If you've ever been to a real shopping district, like one in Paris, which I've been to, specifically, they have a lot less empty space that's just used for cars to go around in, and a lot more actual places where you can walk and talk to people, and they've got public transport and things like these. Cars absolutely suck for resource consumption, too. I imagine these cars run on Moranium, since that's what the Skells run on. But, like, it's gonna be pretty expensive, even though Moranium is way more plentiful than gasoline, to power a metric fuck-ton of cars. Way more expensive than it would be to power like 3 trains that you would need for a city of this size. And to get to the commercial district, you have to go not to the commercial district, to the residential district. You have to go ridiculously far. It's literally across the entire freaking city. Back to Paris, there were apartment buildings on the top of every shop in some of the shopping districts. It was actually really cool. I loved it. And even when you get to the residential district, it's a while before you actually reach the first house. It takes forever to make it here, and it's a ridiculously long way to go. And another thing about the residential district, it's all single-family houses here. There's no apartments, there's no duplexes. It's very American, but that's like derogatory American. It's like how American has healthcare, derogatory. This place could hold like maybe 100 people. It's so poorly thought. Look at how much unused space this is. You could fit an entire extra house here, practically. This is craziness. And the only other place that we actually know people live is the Blade Barracks. And that's only for Blades. It could be possible that with all these giant skyscrapers, there are apartments for civilians too? But even then, getting from the administrative district to the commercial district is also not a particularly fun time. I mean, unless you are someone with to jump off, what? That's gotta be at least 10 stories down. But then, if you want to go back up from the commercial district, you have to go through either the hang here, which is the closest route, and take the elevator, or you have to go all the way this way through this weird tunnel thing that for some reason doesn't seem to have sidewalks on it. And that was another thing that took me forever to run through, and use this elevator here. The other elevator is closer to basically everything, but this one doesn't take you through the hangar. So it's really half a one, 6 dozen the other case. Anyway, that's my rant over. I think NLA is a very weird area. And really could have been thought out more. And definitely needs to be finished because there's a giant hole in the center of it. All that done. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles X. There's still more normal missions that I want to complete, so we're going to be going out and completing those. See you guys then.